It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, cause I'm in camp.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure.
Mayweather is having issues, but it was not 50 that started it. It was actually Business Insider that really caught wind of it first, because they were trying to figure out what was going on with the business inside of New York. And
Gervonta Tank Davis has publicly taken aim at his former mentor, Floyd Mayweather, accusing the boxing icon of manipulation and self-serving behavior within the sport. According to reports, Davis claims Mayweather pressured him into fights he wasn't ready for and mishandled financial matters. Allegations that cast a troubling light on their once close relationship. As Davis works to establish his independence.
Like, how did he give you his first piece?
He gave me a Rolex. I think a plane. I didn't even know what Rolex was. He bought me a damn Cuban. That probably was like $100 grand.
Right.
He bought me a lot. He bought me a car. He got me in the house. He did a lot. He did a lot before I even was signed to him.
And step out from under Mayweather's shadow. The escalating fallout is raising serious questions about the authenticity of their mentorship and the ethics behind Mayweather's business dealings. Gervonta Davis began his professional boxing career under the wing of Floyd Mayweather, who recognized his raw talent and set out to shape him into a world champion. Their partnership led to Davis capturing multiple titles and rising quickly through the boxing ranks. However, growing tension between the two ultimately led to their split in 2022. In a candid interview, Davis reflected on a pivotal moment early in his career that he believes revealed a darker side of their mentor-protege relationship. At just 21 years old and coming off a 7 to 8 month layoff, Davis was struggling financially, earning around $10,000 per fight, facing eviction, and forced to sell personal belongings to stay afloat. It was during this vulnerable time that Mayweather allegedly presented Davis with a stark ultimatum: take a high-risk title fight against the undefeated Jose Pedraza in January 2017 or remain inactive. Despite the odds, Davis accepted the challenge.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz, you know, with that's what I was, real? That's what I was told at the time. So
delivered a stunning 7th round knockout and captured the IBF super featherweight title. Yet, the victory was bittersweet. Davis now believes Mayweather deliberately put him in a position to fail, stating, "For sure, Floyd did that intentionally." The experience marked a turning point in their relationship, exposing the complicated dynamics of ambition, loyalty, and power in the world of professional boxing. Gervonta Davis has opened up about his early experiences with Floyd Mayweather, recalling how Mayweather showered him with lavish gifts, including a $60,000 car and expensive jewelry, even before a formal contract was signed. During the summer leading up to his official partnership with Mayweather Promotions, Davis was already immersed in a luxurious lifestyle surrounding the boxing icon, enjoying boat rides and being treated to high-end perks. However, the once promising mentor-protege relationship has since soured, with Davis now openly criticizing Mayweather's business practices. He has labeled Mayweather a fraud and warned other fighters to be cautious about signing with him, accusing the former champion of mismanaging careers and prioritizing his own interests above those of the athletes he represents. Their falling out became especially evident in the lead-up to Davis's blockbuster bout against Ryan Garcia in April 2023. Davis claimed that Mayweather barred him from training at the Mayweather Boxing Club, a gym he had...
Stuff like, how did he give you his first piece?
He gave me Rolex. I think a plane. I didn't even know what Rolex was. He bought me a damn Cuban. That probably was like $100 grand.
Right.
He bought me a lot. He bought me a car. He got me in a house. He did a lot. He did a lot before I even was signed to him.
Long used, forcing him to find alternative facilities. In a since-deleted tweet, Davis described the move as petty and unprofessional. Personal tensions reportedly exacerbated the rift. Sources suggest Mayweather discovered that Davis had been communicating with his daughter, Yaya, which may have led to further strain both personally and professionally. This revelation is believed to have played a role in Mayweather restricting Davis's gym access and ultimately contributing to their complete professional split. Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s transformation from a thrilling, offensive-minded boxer to the flashy persona of Money Mayweather marked a deliberate shift toward financial gain and self-promotion. Once praised for his explosive fighting style, Mayweather later adopted a more defensive, tactical approach, placing greater emphasis on preserving his undefeated record and showcasing his wealth. The nickname Money became symbolic of his focus on financial dominance.
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
It's both inside and outside the ring. UFC commentator and podcast host Joe Rogan has weighed in on Mayweather's evolving career, particularly his spending habits and continued participation in exhibition fights. On an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan observed that Mayweather's luxurious lifestyle may be fueling his ongoing return to the spotlight. He spends so much money, Rogan remarked. If he's planning for the future, you've got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends. Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s business ventures have come under scrutiny due to his association with Jonah Rechnitz, a convicted felon involved in a high-profile federal corruption case. Rechnitz, a real estate developer and former associate of New York City jail.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said I'm not gonna even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I got to go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Union leader Norman Seabrook pleaded guilty in 2016 to delivering a bribe to Seabrook and later served as a cooperating witness in federal investigations. Mayweather has credited Rechnitz as a key supporter in his business pursuits, particularly in real estate. One notable example is Mayweather's claim of executing a $42 million deal to purchase 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. However, public property records do not show any direct transfer of ownership to Mayweather, raising questions about the true nature of the deal. It appears he may have only acquired a minority stake, possibly with options to expand his investment in the future. Rumors have recently surfaced suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be facing financial difficulties, with claims circulating that he is unable to leave Dubai due to unpaid debts. These allegations gained
speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is supposedly held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get online right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul like 2 years ago said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Traction after Gervonta Davis, Mayweather's former protege, hinted on social media that Mayweather was stuck in Dubai because of unresolved financial obligations. Boxing agent Rick Glazer also appeared to lend credibility to the speculation, suggesting Mayweather's prolonged stay might be tied to money-related issues. However, it's important...
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather is being held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, a favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
To approach these claims with skepticism. While several insiders have made public remarks, there's currently no concrete evidence indicating that Mayweather is being detained or restricted from leaving Dubai. Furthermore, Mayweather has not directly addressed these allegations. In the absence of verified information or an official statement, the true nature of his financial situation remains purely speculative. Allegations have emerged claiming that Floyd Mayweather has a pattern of failing to pay for luxury items in Dubai, leading to strained relationships with vendors and creditors. This reported behavior suggests a potentially reckless approach to financial management. Maintaining a lifestyle built on credit and postponed payments is inherently risky and, regardless of prior wealth, can pave the way towards serious financial instability. Gervonta Davis has alleged that Floyd Mayweather pressured him into taking a high-stakes fight at a time when he was financially struggling and had recently been evicted from his home. Davis recounted having to sell personal belongings just to get by and said he felt forced to accept the bout or risk being sidelined, a decision he believes was influenced more by personal motives than professional judgment. Tensions between the two escalated when Mayweather allegedly discovered that Davis had been in contact with his daughter, Yaya. According to reports, this personal matter resulted in professional fallout, including...
set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said...
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you like, oh, like...
He was going at me. He was going at me. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, because I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never, he felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the deal.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
Mayweather set you up against Pedraza. Did he really think Pedraza was gonna beat you?
He didn't know how good I was and how I would have like handled the situation, so he just threw me out there.
Why do you think
he was hurt? He was hurt. I mean, not even hurt. He was just bad. First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the fuck would you say Terrence Crawford should fight Benavidez? That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Use next in line. This is next in line.
Is there like
the last question, guys.
Is there like a love-hate for like
yeah,
fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad.
Oh, you're good, man.
And he because I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this, I'm that, and it just I don't know.
Davis being barred from training at the Mayweather Boxing Club. Davis has expressed that Mayweather's actions, in both cases, appear to be fueled by personal vendettas. Adding to the strain, Davis has suggested that Mayweather's generous gifts, such as luxury cars and expensive jewelry, were not merely acts of kindness, but calculated moves to exert control and foster dependency. What once seemed like mentorship began to feel more like manipulation, ultimately leading to a public and contentious split. Now navigating his career independently, Davis is focused on forging his own path and establishing a legacy outside of Mayweather's shadow. His story highlights the complexities of mentor-protege relationships, particularly when personal and professional lines become dangerously intertwined. Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated boxing champion, renowned for his extravagant lifestyle, has reportedly made a significant move in the real estate sector with a major property acquisition in New York City. In February 2025, Mayweather announced the purchase of 62 multifamily buildings in Upper Manhattan, encompassing over one...
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
1,000 housing units for $42 million through his investment firm, Vita Properties. He emphasized that the deal was completed without external partners, underscoring his claim of sole ownership. This move appears to signal a strategic shift from lavish spending to more long-term, wealth-building investments. Real estate in Manhattan has long been viewed as a lucrative and stable market, and such an acquisition could potentially offer consistent returns while diversifying Mayweather's financial portfolio beyond boxing. However, questions have arisen regarding the legitimacy of the transaction. Public property records do not show any direct transfer of ownership to Mayweather, raising doubts about the extent of his stake. Experts speculate that Mayweather may have...
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, you know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Only acquired a minority interest with options for future expansion, rather than full ownership as initially suggested. Adding to the uncertainty, Vita Properties is yet to publicly confirm specific details of the deal. This lack of transparency has fueled skepticism and cast doubt on Mayweather's actual role in the transaction. Estimating Mayweather's net worth is similarly challenging. Figures range from approximately $500 million to as high as $1.2 billion, reflecting the complexity of evaluating the finances of celebrities with multiple income streams. Notably, Mayweather's reported interest in affordable housing...
Jr. has been paid over $1 billion through his career. What are the craziest ways that he spent it? Let's start with the ice. Dude has almost everything diamond crusted, from his plates and silverware to the case for his gold iPhone to his $18 million watch nicknamed the Billionaire. Moving on, apparently Mayweather also loves golf, or probably just golfing around courses. Dude owns a pair of Cadillac and Bentley golf carts, worth over $500,000 together. Then there's his barber, who makes house calls 3 to 4 times a week, each visit costing money a clean $1,000. And it gets even crazier. Apparently, Floyd never uses the same pair of boxers twice, and he'll leave all of his kicks at hotels he stays at as gifts to staff. But the scary thing, none of this comes close to the dude's gambling habit. Floyd reportedly dropped over $6 million on the Heat in Game 7 of the 2013 Finals, and thankfully, LeBron came through for him, and that's just a slice of the money life of Money Mayweather.
What do you think about Gervonta Davis's claims against Floyd Mayweather? Share your thoughts in the comment below.